Hi Libra, welcome to your October read. Let's see what's coming in for you. We're starting with the Hermit. Wow. Six of Cups and the challenge, the Page of Cups, the King of Swords. Interesting. Six of Swords. The Sun in your near future. Well, that's extremely positive. And we've got the Ten of Wands, okay, the Knight of Cups, the Tower, yeah, all right, don't worry, it's in an interesting position, that one, and the Fool in your outcome. Incredible. Wow. Bottom of the deck, oh my goodness, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. These are some big energies. You've got a lot of major arcana, a lot of very powerful major arcana here. With the Hermit in the heart of your spread, then the Sun and the Fool, all overseen by this powerful Wheel of Fortune. This is your destiny. Over the top of this Five of Cups, Two of Pentacles, there's a lot of stuff going on lower level wise. It's about weighing options up, that Two of Pentacles. It's about releasing your grief, processing your grief, letting it be there and do its work, but then letting it go, recognizing the things that you still have, letting go of the things that have already released you, allowing that grief to flow away, water under the bridge. It doesn't feel deeply emotional. For some of you it may be, but for the most part, I'm getting more a sense of letting go of a hope or a wish that you had that has led to disappointment or it hasn't gone the way you wanted. This is just saying let that go now, because your destiny is coming to play. This wheel is turning and positive things are heading your way. To have your entire read ruled by that Wheel of Fortune is extremely powerful. That's an indication that everything that's going to be happening this month is very tied in with your destiny. This is a huge deal for you, Libra, and I'm kind of loving it because you've got some incredible energies here. As I said, the wheel's turning in your favor. Positive things are on the horizon. Now let's have a look at your oracle cards before I go into your main spread. From the Enchanted Forest Oracle, you have the beautiful Compass. Trust in your inner guidance to navigate life's journey with clarity. Trust that inner compass. That is basically the Hermit card. It's come out as your oracle card saying exactly the same thing. Trust your inner compass. Trust your inner light, that lantern that he's holding there. Really special. I love that that's come in, basically confirming that that Hermit is in the right place. Amazing. Trust your inner compass. Trust that inner guidance, your intuition, trust where your heart wants to lead. We're getting a lot of heart-centered energies coming into October so far, which is really nice. And it's interesting with that King of Swords in your recent past, which we'll get to. But first, you had a card flip over during the shuffle of the Spirit Animals Oracle. You got this incredible snow leopard with self-reliance. You are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. Wow. Okay, that's a lot of very powerful messages, but again, it's pointing to that intuition, that inner compass, that inner guide. And the self-reliance is another message of that Hermit. This is all pointing to the kind of energy you're holding within yourself right now. It's crazy that these two cards came out when you have this Hermit who is very solitary, very self-reliant, and trusts his own inner light to light his path ahead of him. He can't see his final destination, but he doesn't need to. He only needs to see the next couple of steps, and that's what he's relying on. He's keeping his face down, focused on his path, and walking where the light shines. This is really beautiful. There's a really strong sense of inward drawing that I'm feeling with these three cards here. The Compass, the Snow Leopard, and the Hermit. It's pulling you in to go quiet and still and walk your path with integrity. Those are the words that came. It's just this really strong sense of integrity. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. There's something about connecting in with the flow from within you. I've been getting a lot of messages about being in the flow this month, which hasn't come up really at all for the last 6 months. Maybe once or twice I've probably said it. This month I'm really getting the message that we need to get into the flow of life, the flow of the universe, the flow of our path. This is also about the flow of your destiny and your inner flow. This is a message more about being in that flow of your intuition and that personal wheel of destiny, and less about being in touch with the flow of the universe and the world around you. We have had some readings where it was all about getting into the flow of nature. Specifically for you, I'm feeling that sense of being aligned with your inward flow. Where does your soul want to take you, and at what pace? That's where you need to align yourself. You don't want to be pushing things too quickly here, but you don't want to stall. You want to be in just that sweet spot where everything feels aligned and serendipitous, and you're moving through life with that grace of this awesome snow leopard. Okay, I skipped ahead. I went to the heart of the spread card, but he's so twined with those oracle cards, I had to. Your recent past, though, with the King of Swords, very interesting. As soon as I saw this, I knew that there was a message that things are going to start shifting. You've been coming at things, possibly just one aspect of your life, but it's a key aspect because he's coming in now. You've been coming at this one thing or various things in your life from a very logical, cold perspective. That's not a bad thing. There's a lot of intelligence, quick thinking, wisdom and knowledge, but it is very cold. There's no heart with the King of Swords. He doesn't connect in with his emotions at all. It's all logic based. It's all mental. And that's seen you through up to now and has been really valuable for you. But it's really important now that you start tuning into your heart. This is coming up because of these two cards, specifically this Six of Cups. Because this is in your challenge position, and over the top of the Hermit, it's really asking you to connect back in with that inner child, these two children here, to that sense of wonder and hope and love that you might have felt as a child, or if you didn't feel it as a child, that you perhaps wanted to feel. I'm actually getting a sense that for some of you, you may have been actively closing off that part of yourself, that you've been actively keeping your heart safe. You've been keeping your memories locked down of past happy times, childhood memories. For whatever reason, it's going to be different for all of you. But there's that sense that you've been doing that deliberately and staying in this clear-headed, cool-minded clarity, coming from that thinking space, that logic space, keeping your heart out of things completely. And I'm getting a sense that that's thrown you a little bit out of balance. And balance is a really important thing for Libra. The balance between your head and your heart is extremely important this month. For this to come in like this is such a precious, innocent, heart-centered card. It is a card of soulmates. So it could be for some of you, you've actually been actively avoiding relationships and you've kept your heart closed to even friendships around you as a result. It's just this sense that it's gone a little bit out of balance. It's time to open your heart again just to see what might come in. You could be surprised at how beautiful it is, because you've got some glorious things coming ahead of you. And if your heart is not part of that, not only are you going to possibly miss out on the wonders that are coming, but even if they do come in, you're not going to be able to experience the full scope of the joy that you could, especially with that Sun card, because we feel joy in our heart. We don't feel joy in our head. We can think, oh, this is great, this is wonderful, really glad this happened. But if your heart's not connected, they're just empty words. So get your heart involved, wake it up. There's a lot of sweetness and warmth here. I feel like it's waking up already. You just want to be open to it. Don't push it down again. Don't resist it. Keep yourself open to love, to passion, to sweetness and innocent joy. Connect back in with the joy of life. Even if you're not ready for relationships or you're not ready to commit to a new pet or a new job because you were recently disappointed. You had that Five of Cups there, remember? And ooh, what's that? Bit of anxious thoughts there. It might be making you a little anxious to feel like you do need to connect back in with your heart again, but the rewards are going to be so worth it. You've got the Six of Swords in the crown of your reed. This is very positive and is pointing the direction to this Sun card. There's probably been some indication already that you are moving away from a period of difficulty, troubled waters, moving into calmer seas. This is a slow process and it may not be a huge thing, but there's just been something that's been weighing on you a bit, making life just that little bit less enjoyable. And it's possibly why you've closed your heart off a bit, because it's been harder to accept that you don't have the life that you want right now, or the partner that you want, or the situation that you want right now. And you've just been moving through as clinically as possible just to get through it. Now things are starting to shift, and you're aware of this. Slowly and steadily, you're starting to move away from this tricky situation. There's light on the horizon, and I feel like it's going to come in really quickly at some point. It's amazing. It's such a leap from the Six of Swords to that Sun card. It's amazing. Okay. Like I said, bottom of the deck, the Page of Cups, very much an indication that your heart is ready to be opened. He wants to come out. He's the eternal optimist. He's the believer in happy ever after. This Page of Cups loves love. He wants to bring love back into your life. Because this Six of Cups is sideways, it's blocking this energy. This is why you need to open this up, because a part of you is ready for this. It is ready to embrace love, to find that joy and passion in life again. So keep your heart open, even if it's a little bit. That Six of Cups is a very sweet, I keep saying it's a very sweet, innocent kind of energy. So even if you're finding joy in really simple things, maybe bake a cake, or read a really good book, or play with your pets. We've been drawn back so many times to that message of connecting to the joy of simple things, because doing so gently and slowly opens our hearts again without our heads getting in the way. We can enjoy those simple pleasures, and if you can enjoy the simple things, you start being able to enjoy the more complex things. Then you start to be ready for even more complex things, like a relationship, or a new home, or traveling, or starting a business. Anything that's big in your life, passion can come into play and actually open doors for you when you start small and let your heart open. Okay. Let's get to this amazing Sun card in your near future. There's not a lot I need to say here. I think everyone knows what the Sun symbolizes in tarot. This is joy and success. It is the happiest, most joyful card in the tarot. The fact it's coming in your near future is so exciting, Libra. Like I said, this feels like it's going to come in quite quickly. Such a big jump. It's like you're moving slowly away from your troubles, and then all of a sudden the universe drops this incredible joy in your lap, this solution that you never imagined, this wonderful person, this fabulous new home, this incredible new job, or all of those things at once. This is just a beautiful celebration of life for you. There's just going to be so many reasons to celebrate. It's really sweet that it's coming after these two cards, the Hermit and the Six of Cups. It's like by drawing in with this Hermit, going in, connecting in with that inner compass, and opening your heart gently, bit by bit. The universe is going to be so joyful that you've even cracked your heart open. A tiny little way is just going to flood you with joy. The sun is going to burst upon you. It's just wonderful. It's so good. It's awesome. I really love that you have the 10 of Wands in your advice position. This is very linked to this Six of Swords for me. This is telling you just to keep going. Just keep going. You are almost at the end of this hardship. It's almost time to release your burdens. Whatever this is, you've probably been carrying more weight than you need to. It's weighed on you. I feel like it's weighed on your thoughts. Oh, look at that. The world is under there as well. You don't need to worry, because your world is changing. You've got the Nine of Cups in there as well. All your wishes want to come true. Amazing. That's definitely what that Sun card is hinting at. So yeah, just keep going. It's nearly time to release those burdens. You've been carrying them a long time. You've probably made them worse than they need to be in some respects. But it's a burden you felt you had to carry for whatever reason. It's nearly time to release them. Don't hang on to them when you know it's time to release them, when you know it's time to let go. Don't let old habits keep you weighed down by these burdens. Let them go when it's time. And you will know it's time because you are this hermit. You have this incredible inner compass and this incredible snow leopard with all of his powerful intuition. And you walk with the shamans. You've got magic and wisdom available to you. Release these burdens when it's time, and you will be ready to accept love when it comes in. Now, I said the Page of Cups loved love. This guy, this Knight of Cups, is so in love with love. He's a little bit of that Prince Charming. He can be a little bit of a Casanova He can be so in love with love that sometimes the reality of love is hard for him to take because the romance of love is more appealing to him than the realities of love. But this is an opportunity for you to really be brave and step out. I got the word step out of your comfort zone. If an offer comes your way, if someone is wearing their heart on their sleeve, they make you an offer that, you know, it's like you can feel your heart squeeze with nervous excitement. Take the opportunity. It doesn't mean it has to be a thing that lasts forever, but just stepping out, just giving yourself the opportunity to experience whatever this Knight of Cups is offering will again open doors for you. It's coming right after this Sun, so it's going to be surrounded with joy and success anyway. And whether or not it leads to something lasting, it's moving you towards a brand new journey. We'll get to that full in a sec. The Tower in your hopes and fears is really interesting. Again, whenever I've had it in that position, it's almost like part of you is wanting dramatic change and is terrified of dramatic change. It's a real push-pull. You're wanting to move away from those troubled waters. You do want this change, but I feel like because things have been going so slowly and you've been so in your head wanting to be in control of every aspect of everything that's going on, there's a sense that if things do dramatically change, you're not going to have that control, and that's quite scary. And again, opening up your heart can be scary as well. So just know you're safe. I do feel like you're catastrophizing a bit because that's a tower. Like, that's a big energy to be holding within you. It's a bit like that sense I was feeling with the Ten of Wands, that you've made it a little bit harder on yourself than it needs to be. You've made this potential change bigger in your mind than it might actually be. It is a big deal, but it's not going to be the trauma-inducing chaos that I feel you're actually anticipating. This wheel's turned for you before. It's turning again now, and it's turning in your favor. You may have had times in your past where the wheel has turned and it has brought catastrophe. That's not the indication for you right now. All of these cards are actually really gentle. Even this Six of Swords, it's a card of movement, but it's slow and gentle and allows you to go at your own pace. He's just pushing along with a pole there. It's very slow moving, and you carrying your burdens, I feel like you've slowed yourself down way more than you need to here. All of this is indicating a pace that you will be comfortable with. You don't need to worry about things falling to pieces, the rug being pulled out from under you. It's not going to end up that way. Instead, what's going to happen is you're going to go on a brand new adventure. This Fool card is so beautiful. He's got the sun shining on him. That's where it's leading with this sun. There's no need to give you warnings about watching where you put your feet in this case, because this feels like it's just something wonderful for you, Libra. I love that. I'm going to pull clarifiers right away because I don't think I need to tell you any more right now on that Fool. I will pull some clarifiers on him though to see if I can get you more information about what wonderful things might actually be coming in. Okay, I had barely started shuffling, barely decided what I was going to pull on, but I had sensed that I was going to be pulling on the Hermit and the Six of Cups, and we got the Chariot. Now, this is a fast card, and this is a card of potentially being pulled in two directions. This is very much pointing towards actually this Six of Cups and this King of Swords, being pulled between your head and your heart. It's like you need to recalibrate within, to connect back in with your heart and let your heart have a voice again in the decisions that you make and in the direction that you're taking. But you are driving this chariot. This is you. You're in charge of this. That's why I don't want you catastrophizing, because you can choose the pace, you can choose your direction, and you can choose which of these horses you want to follow. Better yet, you can get both of these horses to go straight ahead in the direction that you want to take. You don't need to let your heart lead the whole way, and you also don't want your head leading the whole way. Get them in line together, recalibrate, reconfigure your inner landscape so that your heart and your head both have a voice in your decisions. I really love that came in there. Yeah, you got the sun. It flipped over straight away. Incredible sunshine twice. So much joy around this. Let's have a look at how happy these two cards are. You have so much joy awaiting you, Libra, and the more you can open your heart, connecting in with yourself, trusting your inner self, the more joy you will experience. It's pretty much what I said before. This sun wants to come in for you. It wants to shine on your heart. So if you crack it open even a little bit, you will experience so much joy. The Knight of Cups, it's just crazy. You've got the Knight of Cups. Again, it's like the smallest move that you can make to open your heart up. You're just going to be showered with blessings and offers and possibilities for love and joy and passion in your life. You really don't need to do a lot here. And the smallest step will lead to huge blessings of joy and love. Amazing. I'm going to pull on the Ten of Wands. I'd like to see if there's anything that I might have overlooked, because you have been carrying these burdens for a bit of a way, I feel. Just want to see if there's anything you need to know about how to navigate that energy. All right, we got the Eight of Wands. That's a really positive card, a big shift of energy. I think that's just saying you just need to trust that you're going to get a fresh burst of energy that's going to push you forward, which is exactly what I was feeling with that sun. It's sort of going to come out of the blue. Same feeling I was getting with all of these. You don't need to do a lot, just a little bit, and look at the joy that's coming in. Fresh new energy, heart opening. This Queen of Cups is one of my favorites in this deck. She's so full of love. She loves life. She's got so much of this sun energy with that woman dancing in front of her gong. This woman is full of confidence and joy. She loves herself, she loves life, and it's like she just wants to share it with the world. I feel like these are just promising you that you don't have far to go, you don't have to do much more, and all of these are going to be waiting for you. Wow. These two cards both came out together, the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. I actually love that they came out together because there could be the possibility of a new love. This Two of Cups is very reminiscent of this Six of Cups. It's a kind of soulmate card, a twin flame card. If you're not ready for love, the Knight of Pentacles is saying you can go very, very slowly here. You can bring in some of this King of Swords energy and make sure all the details are finalized, all the I's are dotted, T's are crossed before you take any steps here. You don't need to rush any of this. Take your time. The energy is going to come flooding in for you, but only when you're ready, and you can take your time until you're ready to welcome in this new love. And if you're not interested in a romantic connection or a new partner or a new friend or any kind of new relationship, this is indicating the two into one. It's the merging of the lower self with the higher self to become a more complete version of you. It's really reintegrating your heart here. That Six of Cups again, it's reintegrating you with that inner child, with that heart center, with that higher self, so that you can experience life to its fullest. And we've got another sun shining in the background here. There's just joy abounding with this read for you, Libra, and all of this, as I said, is part of your destiny with that Wheel of Fortune there. Okay, let's pull on this Fool card, this joyful, happy optimist of a Fool. Brand new beginning for you, whatever this is. Yep, it is a brand new beginning. We've got the Four of Wands. It's the 1111 gateway. This one's come up a few times for these October reads. This is the first step of the next stage of your life. What I'm feeling is this is kind of hinting at this Knight of Pentacles. It is actually sitting right over the top of it unintentionally. This is another message saying that you don't need to worry about this Tower. You don't need to worry about big dramatic changes happening and overwhelming you, because even though you are starting a new phase of your life, a really big brand new adventure that's full of joy and excitement, you can start nice and slow. This Four of Wands is that, like I said, it's the first step of the next stage of your life. You can take that one step and stay at that level for as long as you want before you take the next step towards your new life. There we go. What else have we got here? All right. I love that these came out together as well. The Three of Cups is not only the three fates, which is pointing to this Wheel of Fortune, letting you know that your destiny is at play here. This is saying, again, you can start slow, but just letting yourself be social, letting yourself have a little bit of play, a bit of fun is going to open up brand new avenues for you. It's going to open up that next phase of your life. It's pointing right back again to this Six of Cups. If you can crack open little spaces in your heart to welcome in joy and welcome in love, you'll find friendships and you'll find ways to have fun and to play in your life that you may never have considered before or that you thought were long behind you. Bringing in that sense of joy and fun is the pathway to this new life, this new world, this new adventure that you're bringing in with this Fool card. This is awesome. Now the Four of Pentacles, let me just pull one card here. Yeah, the Balance, I love it. Temperance, this is clarifying this Four of Pentacles. This just was really pointing at the fact that you don't want to hold on too tight to what's comfortable and familiar. You've been stuck in a situation for a while, getting the Ten of Wands, the Six of Swords. It feels like you've been comfortable in the way you've been doing things, which is coming from that space of logic and thinking your way through things. And I mean, he's blocking his heart with these sunflowers here. He's kind of preventing his heart from feeling. It's time to release that and find more balance in your life with this awesome Temperance card. Angels are watching out for you here. You're not in this alone. Not only have you got the friendship and play and fun of the people around you and the hand of fate steering your path, you have angels watching out to make sure that everything goes exactly the way it's meant to for your highest good and your most joy. The Temperance is asking you to, again, balance the heart and the head, to release some of these sunflowers, these Four of Pentacles, and welcome in something bigger and higher so that you can really enjoy this Sun card, this sun, this joy to its absolute fullest. Love this. Oh, wow. Even better, you've got the Justice card. 2 cards of balance, 2 very strong Libra messages, very much about balance here, this Justice. It's reiterating the same thing I've already said, finding that balance, getting the justice that you deserve as well. I feel like the situation you've been in, the burdens that you've been carrying, like I said, it felt like you were carrying more weight than you needed to. Things are going to balance out. You've put out so much. You're going to get back just as much, if not more, and you deserve it. It's about time that you got this, and things will start to feel more balanced internally, externally, and between the two. Your inner world will balance with your outer world. It's bringing this Hermit into the light. So good. This is awesome. Okay, let me pull 3 final message cards for you, Libra. What a massive month and so much joy awaiting you. I'm loving this. Yes, the 8 of Cups. Amazing. So we had that solar eclipse recently. This is the eclipse card. In fact, we had the lunar eclipse at the start of September as well. This is the moon coming out from in front of the sun and revealing these 8 cups. And he's looking at those 8 cups and it's like, I'm actually realizing I'm not happy with this. This is not the way I want to live my life. And he's walking away. Very much a card of walking away from what no longer serves you, steering yourself in a brand new direction towards your joy. You deserve better than this too, Libra. That 8 of Cups is pointing at that. He's not indicating where he's going. He's not actually showing that there's joy ahead of him. He's at the moment just focused on walking away from what no longer serves him. And that's very much bringing back that sense of slow, steady pace with that 6 of Swords and that Knight of Pentacles there. You can go nice and slow with this. You don't need to rush. You can just focus on walking away from what's not serving you and then look ahead to what's coming in. The 2 of Swords. This is so great. This is such a card of pointing towards your intuition. With those 3 cards again, the Snow Leopard, Compass, and Hermit. Actually, it's kind of really cool because what this is saying, it's kind of bringing this sense of balance again. She's closed off her senses, and it's a sword card, so it's the thoughts. She's quieting her thoughts, and she's also crossed her arms over her chest, so she's quieting her emotions. She's getting everything calm and in balance with 2 choices equally weighted on either side of her and trusting her intuition with that moon in the top corner there. This is very much a card about intuition. you're walking away from what no longer serves you. You may not see which path you need to take because you may not have a clear idea of where you want to go. That's where you can start opening your heart to feel what feels good, what feels right for you. And until your heart opens, you can trust your intuition, those little inner nudges that say, yes, this is the right path, or no, maybe we don't go that way. So really trusting your intuition. It is powerful for you in October, Libra. Okay, the Five of Pentacles. This feels connected to this Tower. You've got to get out of this poverty mindset, this belief of lack, this sense of being hard done by. Yes, you have been through some difficult situations. You've been carrying a lot of burdens, but you don't want to get stuck in that energy. So there are 3 final messages. This is not about where it's heading. Your future is looking incredibly bright, literally bright with that sun in there. This is just letting you know that, again, I kind of love this one as well, because it's saying when you feel a bit left out in the cold, when you start to catastrophize, when you start to feel like things are not working out the way you want. As I said, it takes time on that Six of Swords boat. You might get a little bit stuck in an eddy for a while and it feels like the chaos has returned. When that happens, these pentacles are on the stained glass window of a church. It's asking you to go within. Just like this hermit and just like this compass and this snow leopard are asking you to do. Go within, trust your intuition, connect in with your heart. Know that what's coming is going to be so much better than what you've left behind, and that this Five of Pentacles is much more of an old lagging belief system than a reality for you. I'm just going to pull a clarifier for that one. Just want to see if I can get a little bit more. It's an awkward card to end on. Let's just get one clarifier for that one for you. Okay, we got 2. Oh, see, this is perfect. Another blindfolded card. This is saying exactly what I was saying with this Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles. You're the only one keeping yourself trapped. She's blindfolded and tied up, but she's actually not completely imprisoned. She can walk away here. She can release herself from these bonds. It's only your thoughts that are keeping you in this sort of lower energy. You can step into this King of Cups. He's the King of Cups. His emotions are beautifully balanced and he weathers any storm. So even if a Tower moment did hit, the King of Cups is completely calm. He manages it all so beautifully. And this is where you're heading, because you've got the Page of Cups under the surface. He's growing and learning and developing, and he's moving towards this King of Cups energy. You are going to be fine. Oh, you're going to be so fine. You've got the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's a card of victory and celebration and recognition for how far you've come, and letting you know you deserve to be celebrated. You deserve to enjoy your victories right now. This is amazing. Libra, have an incredible October. It's going to be so joyous for you at some point in your near future with those 2 suns, and you've got a brand new adventure awaiting you with that Fool. Have an incredible time.